Bro, you know what's the craziest thing too? I've actually seen someone like at Costco literally grab a rotisserie chicken and like crack open the whole entire packaging and just started eating it right then and there and continue shopping around the fucking store. How rotisserie chicken are so cheap! We got this right here on deck. Bro, you guys have no idea on how much I'd be fucking up rotisserie chicken, twin. I'd be getting it from Sam's Club. I'd be getting it from Costco. I'd literally be getting off at Walmart. Dude, you can never go wrong with a good rotisserie chicken. Especially if you're in a household that do not know how to cook and you got some rice right next to you. Bro, rotisserie chicken and some rice, put in a little sauce in there, bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a high-end meal. Bro, pair it up with some tortillas. On God, you're eating like a king. So we are going to be seeing how rotisserie chickens are so dang cheap because honestly, whenever I be going to Costco or Sam's Club, the rotisserie chicken be like $3.99 and that's a whole chicken. Whole chicken. I even got a rotisserie chicken on my fridge right now. I'll be loving that. I'll be loving it. As a big back myself, I'm low-key excited to watch this video about how rotisserie chickens are so dang cheap.
Indulged in those ready-made meals at the supermarket, even though they're usually not the kindest to our wallets.
Sir, is there a problem?
I'm just making sure no one ever has to eat this.
But there is one supermarket staple that continues to satisfy both our hankerings and our bank accounts.
There it is, bro. Honestly, I don't know if it's me or I don't know, maybe you guys can do the same thing, but if you're a big fan of rotisserie chicken like me, I honestly get turned on by the smell once I get to that section. Oh God, I actually get turned on when I get to the rotisserie chicken at Costco or Sam's Club. I don't know about y'all, but I be getting freaky with those things. I do be. So try Mr. Pickle on Adult Swim when you get the chance. Ooh, okay, bet. I will. My bad, Chad. My suggestion was a little too freaky. That's on me. I'll check myself out now. It's okay, Rav. You're good. You owe me a rotisserie chicken, by the way.
Rotisserie chicken. These slow-cooked supermarket saviors have been...
God, okay, hold up. God, if they got a little bit like the little darkened parts, like either on the dark meat or white meat of like the rotisserie chicken, especially on the skin, oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Honestly, hands down, probably chicken is my favorite meat of all time, dude. I don't know what it is. Chicken just never like, it's never a bad time to have chicken. Fried chicken, cooked chicken, boiled chicken, deep fried chicken, rotisserie chicken, any kind of chicken, banger.
A favorite for frugal customers frantically seeking
my
a scrumptious
God.
meal. But how are they so affordable? Is there some dark secret
Look how
behind
juicy
these
it
tasty
is.
birds? Well, today we're finding out how rotisserie chickens are so cheap. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel.
I lied.
After that, leave us a comment and let us know what other mealtime favorites you would like to hear about. Okay, time to go for a spin.
Oh, I'm excited. It's kind of getting me hungry.
In medieval times, the period, not the
Oh
restaurant.
my God, it's for the cable guy. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm pausing too dang much. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But I just remember whenever I would always go to medieval times. God, the chicken that they will give out at medieval times just be slapping so hard. Dude, it slaps harder than how your dad slaps your mama in the face. Oh my God. Dude, at medieval times, you get a whole half slab of rotisserie chicken. You get the breast, the thigh, the leg, the little wing, and then you get so many other things on top of it. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so freaking good.
European citizens ditched the handheld sticks of their primitive forebears in favor of more sophisticated devices. Using hand-cranked levers, medieval cooks spun various meats from above a fire or coal-lit hearth until the food was adequately appetizing. Beef, pork, and roasted duck were popular choices among medieval families. But there was one protein in particular that always seemed to satisfy the lords and ladies of their time: even though Chick-fil-A was a long time coming. In fact, one legend
Give it to
asserts
me.
that King Richard the Lionheart got himself into hot water over a rotisserie chicken. According to the story, he was rumored to have ducked into a local dinery for roasted chicken behind enemy lines. The king's enemies, lured by the luxurious odors of fire-cooked fowl, seized the Lionheart at once and arrested him. Worth it, unlike the
Bro, I'm telling y'all, I am telling y'all, if you ever have beef with someone, IRL wise, go over to their house, give them a rotisserie chicken. I swear to God, y'all, by the end of the night, y'all gonna be eating, whining, dining together. Rotisserie chicken with Costco wine, eating it together with a little bit of rice on there. Oh my God.
French fry, the term rotisserie has its origins in France.
Really?
The French word rôtir, or to roast, was expanded to rotisserie, meaning a
Rotisserie.
restaurant or shop that sells cooked meat. Eventually, Parisian shops began selling skewered and fire-spun birds to the public. And by the late 1400s, rotisserie chicken had become a cultural mainstay. In fact, the most famous emperor in French history was a die-hard rotisserie fan. Prior to his unceremonious exile, Napoleon was said to be incredibly fond of spit-fired poultry. Such an aficionado was Napoleon that when he journeyed to the Egyptian capital, he was said to have toted 3 roast chickens along with him.
As you should, bro. That's some king activity.
By the 1950s, roasted chicken consumption was gaining traction across the globe. Due to ever-evolving farming techniques, chickens ready for culling were no longer relegated to the oldest hens in the hutch. But for one Peruvian farm, roasting young chickens was a necessity. Struggling to make ends meet, a Swiss expat named Roger Schuler decided to try out a new recipe. Charging just 5 soles for an all-you-can-eat cold-cooked chicken feast,
God,
Schuler's
look how
farm
good that
became a
was.
hotspot for diners in the capital of Peru. Around the same time, some 6,000 miles away, a former World War II Navy officer by the name of Ernest Morgado was making his own stake on roast chicken. Hawking his teriyaki rotisserie stands at fundraisers all across Hawaii, Morgado's innovation
Okay, y'all gotta let me know. I know we're barely like 3 minutes in here into the video. We're getting into like the actual history of rotisserie chicken. But I gotta just say this out loud, and I want you guys to relate to me too. Is all of y'all also getting your mouth super watery and like salivative? Cause like right now, I'm trying to suck back in every single inch of saliva that I can. Because everything that I'm seeing here from rotisserie chicken wise about how cooked they are, how prepped they are, and how they're being cooked right now, it's getting me hungry and wanting to get some rotisserie chicken. Holy crap, I'm starting to get hungry. I already ate dinner too.
led to a Guinness World Record for hosting the biggest rotisserie bash of all time. With nearly 50,000 pieces of roast chicken served for charity, this Hawaiian take on rotisserie was a clear sign of things to come. Because in 1991, an American country music legend brought rotisserie over to the Atlantic.
Who?
Debuting in Coral Springs, Florida, Kenny Rogers Roasters was helmed by the titular troubadour and former Kentucky governor turned KFC CEO, John Y.
Oh.
Brown Jr.
Okay.
Featuring rotisserie chickens by way of wood-fired spits, the chain quickly expanded to hundreds of locations. Unfortunately for the Islands in the Stream maestro, another U.S. chain was about to take roast chicken to the next level. Originally known as Boston Chicken, this regionally beloved rotisserie spot eventually blossomed into Boston Market, the place you go when you want to
Mid-ass
spoil
place.
yourself with a home-cooked meal on a budget. With a full-blown commitment to bringing rotisserie chickens to Americans, Boston Market expanded from the Northeast to hordes of locations across the country. Known for heavy advertisements and a rapid takeover of quick-service poultry dishes, the folks in Boston had certainly cornered the market. Perhaps knowing when to fold 'em, Kenny Rogers soon shuttered his stateside roasters and shipped his spinning spits overseas. But as it would turn out, even the mighty Boston Market could be toppled. Burdened with debt due to their franchise crusades, the big Boston soon trembled in the shadow of a brutal competitor.
I hate
Deciding
Boston
to
Market.
cut out the middleman, markets and grocery stores got in on the rotisserie action. With better prices, easier access, and a whole new reason to stop and shop, grocery store rotisserie quickly became the new normal. As one of the
Bro, you know what's the craziest thing too? I've actually seen someone like at Costco literally grab a rotisserie chicken and like crack open the whole entire packaging and just started eating it right then and there and continue shopping around the fucking store. Dude, I don't know what it is, with people. But with me and rotisserie chicken, I would have probably done the exact same thing. I would have probably done the exact same thing as that person of just cracking open the damn box and just starting digging in with his own bare hands. Bro didn't even wash anything. Bro didn't prep anything. Bro just digged in with his own fingers and just going crazy. Dude, if I had the confidence to pull that off, to immediately crack open a fresh, baked, cooked rotisserie chicken and eat it in front of all these people that are also trying to get their own chicken, I would have done the exact same thing, gang. I would have done the exact same thing. Oh, God. I want that. I want that right now.
Least expensive options for families perusing the markets, rotisserie chickens are a dependable option for
That's a
just
small
about
chicken.
anyone. In truth, buying a fully prepared bird is a fraction of the cost of making one at home. With a lower price than an uncooked chicken from the same store and an absolutely unobtainable preparation method, buying your chicken to go is easily the cheapest route. But with
Oh my God, YouTube idea. Trying every single rotisserie chicken at every store that I can. Oh my God. Oh my God, we need to do that. We need to do that.
so much meat for so little coin, one starts to wonder what's really going on behind the scenes.
Going for a spin.
Unlike their fancy wood-fired or coal-simmering counterparts, the supermarket rotisserie is an entirely different kind of bird.
Looks
Usually
so
roasted
good.
in large industrial ovens, the common rotisserie chicken is roasted until it reaches the appropriate food temp and traditional brown skin. But unfortunately for clean diet foodies, these store-bought birds also come with a few added ingredients. First, the chickens are injected with a predominantly saltwater-based slurry, in addition to additives including sugar, MSG, and any number of FDA-approved preservatives. Not only does this hot shot of brine keep the chickens plump and moist on the spit, the injection also adds that touchstone savory flavor we so often associate with rotisserie. So while it may not exactly sound appetizing, the end result is magically delicious. Early leaders in the art of supermarket rotisserie, Costco introduced their line of ready-made chickens in 1994. Yes, long before AJ and Big Justice busted onto the extra-wide aisles, Costco was one of the very first purveyors of rotisserie. Served on hot holding racks in their grocery departments, these pre-bagged birds were an instant favorite for shoppers, shocked to see such low prices. In fact, rotisserie chicken sales have been on the climb ever since their inception. In a stunning leap, Costco locations saw an increase in rotisserie sales to the tune of 20 million chickens from 2022 to 2023. And if the popularity of YouTubers and big deals are any indication, it seems as though there is no stopping the get started.
Oh my God, hold on. I didn't mean to click on that. Dude, I just saw like the most plump chicken